can turn the world on with a smile. You can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile. Well, it's your girl and you should know it. With each words and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, don't need to fake it. You can never down, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. Today is Thursday, January 10th, and Marc has 544 days left to go on his U.S. prison sentence. And today actually marks 1,045 days that Marc has already served in prison on this whole thing. And that's a lot more done than we've got left to go, so we're approaching that 2/3 completed mark. And that's counting until the early release date of July 9th, 2014. But as I've mentioned before, we actually have the chance to maybe get him home this year. He's able to apply for transfer, and he just got legal mail from the transfer lawyer, so he can begin filling out the application to request to be sent to Canadian prison. And that will go to the U.S. federal government in April, and hopefully we'll get an answer back from them pretty quick, and we hope it's a yes. So I'll be working on that campaign, and again, I'll have that sort of info all prepared and ready for you guys to help out when it's done at cannabisculture.com and freemarc.ca. So Marc's feeling pretty good. He's feeling positive, and tomorrow I wake up at 3 a.m. to get on an airplane and head down to Mississippi so I can see him. It's been a month since our last visit. The last time was our pre-Christmas visit, and that's probably the longest we've gone without being able to see each other since he's been away. So for us, this is an exciting visit. It's the new year, and it's also, my birthday was on the 4th, so I haven't seen him since. I've got all these beautiful flowers around me from so many sweet, wonderful people. I had a beautiful party. I really appreciate all the kind words of support and love and encouragement, and I promise to keep doing my best to make Marc proud and to do what I can to help free the drug war prisoners and stop this madness and persecution from continuing. That's my goal, and that's what I'll do with the next year of my life and every year beyond that I have left to fight. So that's what I'll be working on, and I'll be in touch with Marc about the transfer application with John McKay and other politicians supporting it, and that's a big campaign underway. I also mentioned in my last video about my other campaign running in the BC provincial general election this upcoming May. I'm going to be a Green Party candidate for Vancouver West End. So if you live in downtown Vancouver, you may have a chance to vote for Jodie Emery on your ballot, and that's going to be a big campaign too, so stay tuned for more details about that. Now, in other political news with the province of British Columbia, our dear friend Dana Larson is actually in the Cannabis Culture Headquarters building tonight for an event. He's going to be speaking about Sensible BC. It's the plan to decriminalize cannabis in British Columbia. We don't have the same opportunity as Americans do to vote for legalization on a provincial level like states can do, but we can change the laws here in British Columbia with a referendum process, and that's what Sensible BC is. It's to take the money away from police that they use for possession. And we can't legalize it provincially. We have to wait for the feds to do that, and that's a bigger battle. But this is one battle I think we can win if we put in enough effort. And we here at Cannabis Culture and Pot TV are supporting Dana as much as we possibly can in this campaign. So he'll be speaking tonight, and he's also doing other speaking around the province of BC. Go to sensiblebc.ca, and you'll be able to find all the information about that and what you can do to help push forward marijuana policy change here in British Columbia, and we really need your help, so get on board and check that out. Now, another event coming up, our friends Jeff Tech and Kara came by today to drop off posters for an event happening next Saturday on the 19th. At 4:20 p.m. is a Michelle Rainey bench warming. Michelle was one of the BC3 facing extradition for the seed sales, along with Marc and Greg, Marijuana Man Williams here. And Michelle passed away from cancer in 2010. She didn't want a funeral, but she wanted people to remember her every day the best way they could. And they decided to put a bench in a park out in Maple Ridge in her honor. And it's the first red bench that's been made, and that's for Michelle. Her color was red, big red lips and big booby hugs and all that. So it's going to be a bench warming where people who knew Michelle can come out. And at 4:20, we'll have people you know, you can sit on the bench and take in the view on the water and just see some old friends. So if you knew Michelle and you're in British Columbia in the Lower Mainland sort of area, please feel free to come to that event. I'll be taking a few people out there, and you can get the details at michelleraney.com, along with all the rest of the info about her life and what she did and the role she played here and all the rest of that. So hopefully we'll see some familiar faces out there. Now I'm going to do the draw, and we had just a few entries from last week. I haven't really been on Facebook or anything much promoting the shows, but we've got some entries. I think there is about 7 of you guys this last week. And the winner of the Free Marc prize pack is going to be Frederick O. So I'll send you an email, and you get the Free Marc Emery stickers, 4 of them, and soon we're getting buttons printed. I'm sorry, everybody, we're out of Free Marc buttons, but we're getting new ones printed. They'll be ready next week. And we also have the Free Marc t-shirt, of course. You can find this and so much more at cannabisculture.com/store. And I appreciate you guys entering. So to get your name in the draw for next week, send an email to Jodie at cannabisculture.com, and we'll be giving away another Free Marc prize pack. And hopefully I won't have to do it for that much longer. Maybe by next Christmas I can stop doing the Free Marc giveaways, because he'll be here with me and we'll give away other goodies instead. So I rely on you guys for your help. And again, I'll have more info on that coming up. So thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And here's to 2013, a year of all sorts of excitement, and the first time we've ever had legalization in 2 states in the United States, and surely a lot more to come. Keep it up, everyone, and I'll see you next week on Thursday. Take it easy, and Free Marc Emery.